Good day, people. I just gonna share a thought with you guys. But before I do, we all know that trends, when it comes to the cultures in America, they they change. Perfect example with the MAGA people. Remember at one time, folks were getting attacked because they had a hat on or a shirt on that at times, most of the times, I guess, declared that they supported Trump, the MAGA movement. Remember old boy that went into the diner, it looked like, and he picked on that little kid and he threw the drink on his face? Because the boy, well, he wasn't a little kid, 5 or 6, but he was a young dude. And he threw the drink on his face. And the examples are, there's just so many. Well, it's not like that anymore. Why? Because there's been a shift in what? The culture. That's why. And I mean all cultures, as well as black. And this is why I want to share this thought with the immigration thing that's going on. It's known that when people come into a country, they live in hoods and things like that. Well, especially in the Northeast, the African Americans, the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, and all that, they form bonds, right? Sometimes they go to war, you know, uh, trace it back to the prison system with MS-13 going at it with the Bloods, etc., and all that. All that spills out into the streets. So, with the whole culture of the no snitch, this is what I'm getting at, okay? The whole no snitching thing, which is a major reason why, hoods are as violent as they are. Because they know, the hoodlums know, the kids know, ain't nobody gonna snitch on me. I could do old boy from down the street that's the son of so and so. And when they interview the mom, she's gonna say, everybody knows who did it. The mom of the young person that got murked, crying in tears. And she wishes that somebody would speak out. But her friends, her age and all that know who did it, they ain't snitching. Because one of them is probably the mom of the boy that murked the other boy. So, excuse me, now at the present time, with immigration going in, right? And this administration, the last few days, they've ramped up the amount of people they've gotten, right? All behind the veil of these people that were taken down have committed crimes, heinous crimes, right? Some not so heinous, but crimes nonetheless, besides the crime of coming into the country illegally. That is also a crime, right? So, what's happening now is when they bust into a house, right, where there's somebody in there that they have on a list, right, that did something to somebody at some time, somewhere. They get the person, but inside the house there's two other people. Each person had two jobs, let's say, or one job. Been paying taxes, however that may look like, and just don't have papers. And they probably been in the country 5, 6 years. And they probably got kids that just happen to be in school at that moment. They get caught up, right? So now the ones that are here without papers, but were doing the right thing, are getting caught up. What I'm beginning to wonder is if they're going to hold it down, or are they going to say, oh, heck no. So-and-so right there, guess what? He's a dope dealer. So-and-so right there is this and that. They're going to pick up phones. Yo, you know what? Da-da-da-da. They're going to start turning them in. And when that happens and crime starts to drop, right? Other communities, other people are going to say, wait a second. Why can't we be safe as well? When they see how effective picking up the phone and saying, yo, so-and-so, that's the one that killed so-and-so, right? And that kid already probably got like 4 or 5 bodies on him, or rather murked. So why can't we be safer? And again, I'm not saying it's going to happen or it is. What I'm getting at is that I could see that happening. Again, with a cultural shift. And be like, why is it that we have to lose our kids? Why is it that we have to hear the screamings of moms that come out of the house with a child in their arms, right? Because the projectile came through the window and did the damage that it did. And it happened because old boy that hangs out across the street, somebody came on the block and he took out his tool and missed, and the projectile went through the window. Ain't nobody gonna snitch on old boy, right? And old lady is like, man, I go to work every day. My husband goes to work every day. And now look. Again, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I believe it's something that we should just keep an eye on. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all for, that dude right there, he's a killer. And you're doing it right in the open, in front of everybody to see. So you're putting little kids at harm's way. And too many people have been hurt already. Anyway, let's see what happens. God bless and be safe.